Well, yeah, it's quite good too, because actually each one of them, some of them I have memories of, and some of them I don't, if you know what I mean. But
I think Rob probably didn't have memories of some of them.
Yeah, true. Do you know what I've got? I've actually got a better one here, actually, Davey. I'm going to send it to you. Because the Empora one's funny because they've made it into motivational quotes, but
yeah, it is funny.
Okay,
have you got a better one?
I've just sent it to you. Yeah, I think it's a better one.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I like it.
Right, so we've got look at the time. God.
How did he get away with some of these, dude? Do you think we're going to get away with them?
Yeah, I don't know. We should go through them anyway. It's fast. It's good. Yeah. So look at the time. How can Danny Hart sit down with balls that big? Like that. That was the race run that everyone remembers. That was unbelievable, wasn't it? I was actually there, stood in the rain. Bren got fourth at that.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was there, stood in the rain. So I actually only saw it when I got home. I was actually But that's actually iconic sports commentary. Sports, not 100%. Just mountain biking. That is iconic. You get sent that from your auntie. You get sent that from, and also it kind of summarises how much good commentary can do for a moment, a sporting moment,
for sure.
Because Danny Hart could have just won that, but it's nothing without Warner and Pagey losing their minds. You realise it's like the sport naturally builds up because you're moving towards the fastest time. But
I wonder if there has been times where an iconic moment of sport has happened and the commentators fluffed it.
No doubt. They must have done.
You could really screw things up, couldn't you? If you just say the wrong name or you say something.
Too right.
Yeah, but you're right. Mate. That was the synergy of
wasn't it?
Run versus commentator and hype and condition, everything was
couldn't have been better.
Perfect synergy.
I don't know how many views it's got, but I imagine it's crazy, and it's obviously hats off to Danny for putting together that run. It was insane, and the whip was insane. It was everything. It was the conditions, everything. But fucking hell, yeah.
Sorry, I keep looking at that and then I just laugh. So okay,
what? He's on a rampage like a dog with two dicks. I don't know who this is about. It'd be interesting to find out. If you know, then say. And
please
also,
comment below.
Comment below. Yeah, he's as loose as a clown running through a minefield. We might. He looks like he's shit a Lego Death Star.
Where did he get that from? Where did he get that?
Dude, I feel like some of these have to be in Freecaster days, don't they? They can't be.
Oh, they have to be.
Because we've watched Rob Warner go from he's really pro, and he's practiced his art. He's now a polished professional. Some of these would suggest otherwise. They are from a time before he was a polished pro.
I wonder what that first conversation was like in the office or something, where it's like, look, Rob, Red Bull's taking over now. It's a big corporate company. We're investing all this money into it. They're shitting out Lego Death Stars. It's got to stop.
Exactly. They're like, we need a collar, and we need you to be wearing a collar, and we don't need any more shitting out Lego Death Stars, all right? He's angrier than a man with a fork in a world of soup. Brilliant.
Oh, man.
Come on, Pete, get on those fucking pedals. I love that as well. Like you forget that there was a long period of time where Petey was still, those two are just in the UK, they're kind of the heroes of UK mountain biking, aren't they? And we were in an era where Petey was still racing, Warner was commentating. I mean, dude, it's hard to
Good
not
mates,
think
partying.
it's hard to not think that's not there's elements of the golden era of downhill mountain biking. Hopefully we're just on the cusp of the golden era now. I know it's the thing that old heads always say, the golden days, but
hopefully
so.
Who knows?
Okay, here's a good one. Steve Pete has done more for downhill mountain biking than Osama bin Laden has done for terrorism. There we go. Don't need to say much for that.
Must be,
I mean, they're all self-explanatory. We don't really need to.
Imagine if that's what he used at on Pete's last ever run. At the end of it, he's like, that's what he says, and it's like, fucking hell, Rob. You can't use the clip for anything.
Oh, it's too good, man. I love the idea of the post-production meetings as well. They're like, so Great show. Loved it. Loved the energy. You know, like the bloke at the end of the table. Loved the energy. Loved it. Really felt we ramped up the energy. Couple of points here on the paperwork. I've got the Death Star. We're going to have to talk about the Death Star. The mention of Osama bin Laden and terrorism. If we can put that on ice, if we can pump the brakes on that, and touch base. Oh, dear.
Oh man, classic.
He hit the deck harder than an old lady on a cruise ship. Let's whiz through some of them.
Okay.
He actually said that in the last round. I loved it.
He did. And Claudio pulled him up, right? Claudio was like, "You've used that one already."
He did. Yeah, I was like, "Fucking shut up, Claudio. Fucking let him have it." That's as popular as a ginger-haired stepchild.
Oh man,
he's all over the place like a monkey dry humping a football. He's off like a Jewish foreskin. Mate, these are unbelievable. Actually, he's off like a Russian border. That was mentioned a long time ago. Not that it wasn't about. You know, it wasn't like 2022.
That one now.
No, indeed. He's got less brain than a service station pasty. He would have opened up his arsehole like a vintage golf bag. That can't be.
What the hell? When has he used that?
It can't be. That must have been in the early days. Remember, in the early days, this was like a really basic production. It just goes to show how far it's come. I love looking at it.
Was he always out there, do you know? Was he at the races, or was he in like some studio in the UK or something?
I think he was at the races.
He was always there?
I think he was, in like the porter cabins. But obviously there wasn't anything on... There was no like live TV presenting. There was none of that. It was more like a radio show. It was like a pirate radio station.
Yeah.
From what I remember it as, anyway. Because I remember Freecast came along and it was just like, wow, what it is to watch a World Cup. Like, I've followed World Cups for years before Freecaster, and like, this is a rad sport when you see it live. Because I remember Alex Rankin did like decided where the cameras
media
were.
Was like part of it as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Should we carry on? He's gone down harder than the US economy. Topical. He's going to wake up feeling like his neck took a Viagra. That's ugly. I can't even do that one. I can't even mention it. I can't even do some of these on our podcast, which is arguably the gutter of mountain bike content.
Where the hell does that come from?
Brilliant. There's some... let's
go on.
Skip
You can do it.
There's Sam Hill. He called the winged assassin Thunder from Down Under. I actually didn't know that. Giathan, the Vulcan bomber. I think of Giathan as the Vulcan. You know, like
really.
Yeah, I think of that as his nickname, and that's because of Warner. I haven't thought of why, but it's Warner, isn't it? Ben Cathro, just the world's tallest man. Anyway,
Oh man.
Brilliant.
What is that? He has gone down faster than one of those French breast implants.
Unbelievable, some of these, aren't they? They're too good.
All hail Warner.
Yeah,
thank you, Rob.
Absolutely. Big thanks, Robski. You're the man. You're the man. Robski. So the last...
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, please like and subscribe. The full episode is available by hitting one of the links on the screen right now, or type The Ride Companion into your favourite podcast app. We've even put links in the show description for you. Cheers!